What is going on, everyone? Mystic from Mystical Tomes here, and today we're going to be doing a reaction of a Scary Compilation, Volume 71, from the well-known Beelzebub. If you guys enjoy my reaction and my commentary, my feedback from what I'm seeing on this, please consider hitting the likes and subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and also hit the notification button when you hear and see any new upcoming content from me. So, without further ado, just wanted to make a quick disclaimer. All sounds, music, audio files, besides my voice, is from Beelzebub. Just want to let that known, be a well-known fact, and without further ado, let's get started.
Back in 2021, two policemen were called to search a house after the property owner suspected that someone had broken in.
Oh, these are the worst type of calls.
Now, the house itself is an Airbnb that the owner occasionally rents out, but the owner was sure that no guests/renters were staying that night. She had dropped by to the house when she saw the front door open. Upon seeing this, she called police to search the house for any intruders. The police arrive and begin to search. But while searching the property, something very strange happens. The events that occurred during the search have left both officers extremely unsettled. All events were captured on a body cam worn by policemen.
If you got that thing caught on body cam, that is phenomenal evidence, not only for that just one thing, but for two, I couldn't imagine being by myself in that situation, searching and clearing a house, and then me just having a partner that's like on the opposite side of the house, also searching and clearing a house, and then you're starting to see stuff. You're starting to see shadow people, you're starting to see silhouettes of people, no one's there, you're starting to hear weird sounds, banging, odd smells, and it's like you're inside a real-life video game, but you're in a way, way worse situation than you've already been in originally. And then we're going to talk about the fact that these guys are doing this by themselves. There's no one supposed to be there. There's no one supposed to be doing anything other than just being an empty house. And yet the homeowner or the frickin' owner of that has been getting frickin' like weird audio or frickin' weird notifications that there's a disturbance in the house. So you can only imagine the mindset of a cop frickin' doing this. And for all the cops out there, the boys in blue, hey, salute for you guys. If you guys are going to have these weird 911 calls and you guys are just doing your jobs, screw that kind of call. I couldn't imagine being on that kind of type of phone call. So sorry about the long tangent. That is just odd.
This is what was caught.
But
oh,
they're
please.
out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Right.
I mean, they just debunked it right there. Do they have any pets or dogs or anything else? You know, anything that could cause a frickin' noise? Crazy. It's a nice house.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known. Police.
Oh god, I'm on edge right now, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, just the sounds. The added sounds are so unnecessary, but it's just adding to the tension. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm searching something and I'm sweeping through the house and all of a sudden the frickin' walkie-talkie hits me like that, I'm gonna jump almost out of my skin, almost immediately. So you guys let me know in the comments, would you search a house that's like this? I mean, yeah, it's your job, but granted you have to deal with something like this. This is just terrifying. Terrifying for me to watch. Ooh. No, we're not dealing with that today.
Anyone inside?
What happened to the light? The one light, seriously?
I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs.
Oh, of course the frickin' feed cuts out. Oh my god.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Oh, yeah, that's normal. That's normal. I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to do this, but if I saw someone, literally, or a force moving the door open or close, I would have freaking kicked that door open, saying, "Hey, sorry, there was a disturbance. I saw a door opening up. I had to freaking open that door as quickly as possible and clear the room." Now, I might be in the wrong for that, but I'm just saying that kind of situation is one of the very few things anyone who does not do this for a profession never wants to run into. So, no thanks on this. And on top of that, how the freaking thing keeps cutting in and out, that's a no-fly right there. Oh, the closet's a classic place to hide. Yeah, I would have absolutely thought about that. Dude, this thing is really messing with these cops. And this is a sign of intelligence. Like, this thing is purposely luring them away from each other. Possibly. I don't know how close these cops are to each other, but I can only say this. If it's opening multiple doors to lure them in, it has some hidden agenda, and this is a no bueno for me. This is a no thank you, no ma'am, no nothing, no thank you. Close the door, come on, close the door. Is it gonna happen? This is not okay.
Downstairs clear.
I'm gonna wait for a door to slam. What just happened? Sounded like someone was charging him. God, I'm getting goosebumps, man. I don't like this. This is like really not good. We're gonna have a we're gonna have a physical manifestation, or what's going on?
Upstairs clear?
Yeah, we're good.
Now, something that's odd about this video is that all the closets appear to be empty. Although somewhat strange, the video's description states that the homeowner occasionally rents out the house through Airbnb. So, as to prevent guests/renters from stealing personal items such as clothes, leaving the closets empty is necessary. Now, another thing that viewers point out is that the cops don't bother turning on the lights. This is actually normal though, as taking the time to find the light can spell life or death for the officer.
It's very true.
All officers must be ready to confront any danger during a search, meaning that all their attention is solely given to the threat at hand. However, the doors opening by themselves when the officer searches upstairs, and the sudden footsteps heard right behind him are things that viewers can't seem to explain. Whatever it might have been, the homeowner can rest assured that nobody's inside. But depending if she's a believer in the paranormal, living with a ghost, or something else entirely, may be equally disturbing.
Can you imagine that ghost is just being polite and everything, and sitting there and saying, "Oh, hey, you're trying to get in my house? You're trying to get into my room? Let me just open the door for you. Just let me open the door for you. I'm just trying to be polite. It's no big deal. Let me just try being polite about the whole entire ordeal. It's completely fine. It's completely fine." But then you have to imagine the fact that these cops are just doing their job. This woman is just doing her job because she owns an Airbnb. And if there's no history of the freaking house being haunted, then what is living in that house? What are your thoughts? I have no idea. That's what's also scary and also exciting about this. But at the same time, it's terrifying. It's terrifying to think that there's something that we can't see opening and closing doors, smashing doors closed, opening doors, opening cabinets and stuff like that. It could be a poltergeist. Who knows?
This video, like most others, remains a mystery.
That's really good evidence, though. And on a body cam. That's even better.
This next video comes from Sean McAuliffe, who claims to have captured something pretty freaky on camera. Sean says that he's been living in his house for 23 years now, and ever since moving in at the age of 14, he's been seeing things that he can't explain.
Oh, are these going to be shadow
Initially thinking
people?
that it was just in his head, he didn't worry too much about it. But it wasn't until seeing more and more of these strange happenings that he started to think that maybe the stuff he's seen is actually real. While each of these incidents had to be spooky,
Oh, I hate that.
this one has
I hate that. I'm not going to make a long story about this, but I have seen that kind of stuff, a shadow person at my mom and dad's house. It started with like the fingers around the door because I was a little kid. You get scared very, very easily over something you can't understand. You don't know what's going on. Secondly, you start seeing shadow people in the freaking house, or just full body apparitions fucking showing up, and it's terrifying. It really is, especially when they're moving really close up next to you, ever so slowly, in a very unalive manner, and there's no face. They don't have eyes, they don't have a nose, they don't have a mouth. It's just blank. You have no idea what they're doing. They don't know you don't know what their intention is, and there's nothing. So it's pretty dang terrifying to think about. And again, I haven't heard any more activity in my parents' house. I think it was just trying to scare me and my brother as kids, but at the same time, it's terrifying. So I hope it's not a shadow. I hope it's not a shadow person, because that is terrifying in
got to be
itself.
the freakiest. It's late at night, and Sean is away from home when suddenly the camera in his bedroom begins to move around.
Oh,
as
that's
it
even
seems to
worse.
be sensing movement from somewhere. A few seconds pass, and this
Yeah, that's
is
even worse.
captured.
There's an orb or a bug. I'm just going to back away because I don't want to do a jump scare this close to the camera. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell the hell no. 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 Markiplier, no. I don't need that kind of bad shit. Ugh. I'm good. I don't like that. You freaking keep your pumpkin head shape freaking shadow person ass back around that damn door frame. I do not want to see that. Get your head back over that doorway. Gonna do it again, aren't you? Is that long hair? It looks like long hair. I swear to God, Frank. I'm calling every ghost I see Frank from now on. Get your head over that freaking thing, Frank. We don't need that over here. No, no thank you. Oh, you, Frank. I hope I kick you in the head at night on accident. Oh, you're gonna do a jump scare, you... No thanks. I know what it's gonna do. I know what it's gonna do. I'm not okay with this.
As the camera points
Nothing?
straight ahead,
Okay, good.
a dark figure can be seen peeking at the
I'm
camera
tense right now,
before
man.
slowly showing more of itself. But right before it's able to show some more, the camera points away. When
Even
it
the
points
camera
back,
didn't want to see
the
him.
figure is no longer seen. It's as though the shadowy figure was intrigued by the camera, but was
Oh, I
scared
just
away
blinked and
when
that
it
was
suddenly
there.
moved on its
I just
own.
blinked. I just blinked and that was there. No thank you. Go away. You're good, Bubs. You're good. My dog's looking at me like he's the problem. No. I literally blinked, and then there was the big-headed freaking shadow person with the blacked-out eyes or whatever. No, thank you. I'm good.
Similar to the figure, Sean is fascinated by whatever this is.
I'm not.
But at the same time, terrified by it. Overall, though, he's just glad that he caught footage of this mysterious figure, as he now has proof that something is inside his house. But as always, you be the judge. Is this actual proof of something paranormal? Or was something else captured?
I gotta say, I haven't been that uncomfortable in a good long while. And I will say that again, in a good long while. And it's not been long enough for me to feel that uncomfortable. I'm thinking that it's 1, 2, bottom part of the door 3. The camera's going to turn back. And then all of a sudden, Boom, there it is. That's what I thought. And then to add the freaking cherry on top, I closed my eyes, shadow person right there. And that's not acting. That's me genuinely not liking that kind of stuff. I was waiting for a jump scare. That's the worst part of it.
On December 2nd of 2022, a family in India began uploading a series of videos documenting strange happenings inside their home. Up until recently, the family hadn't posted these videos out of fear of being shamed by friends and family, as they don't believe in the paranormal. But after experiencing an event,
let's just say it this way, okay? Yeah, it could some of the stuff be altered? Yes. But for the mindset of your friends and family to shame you because you have video evidence and you have no history of freaking knowing how to edit film or anything, you're going to sit there and insult these people and shame them because, hey, it is not what you think it is, and you're making it up, and you're trying to do it for attention. Well, let me tell you folks that think like this, it's not always the case. Could there be cases of this? Sure. But if they've never had a history of doing it, then why would they do it now? Okay? Coming from a guy who's lived in multiple haunted locations in my life, I've heard people say the same thing. It's not okay to shame somebody on this kind of particular subject at all. They're seeking help. They're seeking your kind of thing. You shouldn't freaking shame somebody.
Event so disturbing, they deemed it necessary to share their footage. They reasoned that not sharing their videos would prevent them from getting the help they need. The following video is the first of many, all of which progressively get stranger and stranger. In this first incident, the family's at home when their son notices something very peculiar outside their window.
I'm just going to say my boy's wearing the Magnum PI shorts. Watch my son. Something's catching his attention and scares him. Waiting. Yeah, that caught his attention. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is this, and from all the stories you ever hear in paranormal stuff, it's always kids or people that are very sensitive in this type of field, or children, animals, or people that have a special ability to see the dead. Listen to them. That are actually legit. You get my point. Like, if it's your kid, they don't have a history of lying. You know, I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's their imaginary friend. Okay, well, you got to stop acting like this now because we don't want to be scared because you're making this stuff up. How are they making this up? If they're that genuinely scared and you're going to take your pride over what your kid's saying in a real event, when I'm saying a real event, not a real event, a real event, then you're the problem. If I had kids and my son or daughter goes, Dad, Daddy, whatever, there's a monster under the bed, or there's a monster in my closet, or a strange man, or whatever they nickname the freaking ghost, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll deal with it. Don't worry about it, and I will deal with it, because the safety of my family and the welfare of my family, my kids, my wife, my dog or dogs, is way more important than a house. And if they're gonna put my kids' well-being in jeopardy, then whatever's bothering them needs to go. Just saying.
I don't see something.
No, I don't know. What is it, Mama?
It's Jerry.
Where?
Jerry, huh? Why would a Jerry make the kids scared?
It's next to the
After taking a second look at the so-called imaginary friend, whose name is Jerry, their son runs over to the couch in a panic frenzy as though he'd seen something pretty horrific. After rushing over to safety, he points out Jerry to his father, who seems concerned at first, but then later chalks it up to his child's imagination after being unable to see him. Although somewhat strange, the parents don't think much of this and continue with their usual activities. But in the following days, things would only get stranger.
Oh, you're gonna get scared
In
now?
one incident, the family's having dinner when all of a sudden, a loud knocking sound comes out of nowhere, followed by the smoke detector going off randomly.
It's okay, Bubba's. My dog's reacting to the fire detector.
It was from there on that more disturbances would occur. But it's the following incident that's by far the strangest. The family plays an audio recording of a prayer through a speaker in the hopes that doing so would cleanse their home of the entity that haunts them. As they play the recording, this happens.
ये मैगेट्स कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? What? Maggots, houseflies के जो worms जो आते हैं ना, दो हैं, इधर है ना?
Yeah, that's not good. That is a very definitive sign from what the Catholics say. Like maggots, flies, foul smell, seeing, infestation. That's a beginning sign of infestation, if I remember correctly. And that right there is beginning signs of a negative spirit or a demon or demonic entity. Now, I'm not going to say anything about that because I don't want it to invite into my house. I have enough problems as I have here. But what I'm going to say here is that if that's that, and you just started playing if you just started playing a holy prayer in this region of the world, and that's starting to happen, that's not a good sign, and you need to get professional help to get it cleared.
Maggots, not worms. Come and see now. कितना टाइम लगा रही हो?
I think the wife knows what's going on.
That's it. Later I will tell you. I want to clean house.
What happened?
It's a maggot. Why are you scared?
I think the wife in this video is actually getting really, really sick and tired. Excuse me. I think the wife is getting really sick and tired of seeing all these maggots, and I think she's pretty sure that she knows that something bad is going to happen, or something bad is happening in their house. Now, I'm not a paranormal expert. I just, I remember what I see off TV, what I read off books, and all that stuff. But I'm not an expert, so don't quote me on this. If you want to get quoted on that kind of stuff, go get professional help on this kind of stuff and get professional demonologists and stuff like this involved. But I really hope the family is going to be okay with this. I don't know how old this video is. 1 month ago, I hope they got all the problems situated, because this is not okay. And the dad's trying to stay strong for the family, but this is terrifying.
बच्चा तुमको देख के सीखता है। ड्रामा मत करो।
Oh, she has a phobia of worms. That's
Oddly enough,
that's legit.
playing the
Yeah.
recording has led to the sudden emergence of maggots. But even more strange is that according to the family, they came out of nowhere. To this day, they have yet to come up with an explanation for this odd occurrence. But as if that wasn't baffling enough, 2 nights later, they capture something beyond strange. It's late at night, when a loud noise outside the bedroom wakes up the parents. Take a look.
I swear to God, if an eye pops out, I'm gonna lose my shit. Hold that thought. I'm gonna increase the volume on here because I can't hear nothing. There we go. Was the bike that? Okay, yeah, that was a loud noise. What the heck was that? Now hopefully we get to see what fell down. Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a frickin' find. That's a hell of a frickin' find. You're minding your own business. All of a sudden, the frickin' baby chair or the son's seat just gets slid across the frickin' floor loudly, and you're seeing that, and it's also even worse in the dark too, because you can't see nothing nearly as much as you can do in the
Without warning,
in the
the
daytime.
small chair that's initially seen against the wall mysteriously slides over to the couch in a swift motion, as though someone or something had pushed it.
Yeah,
The father understandably runs back into the room, fearing for his safety. Viewers believe that whatever had slit the chair had done so with the intent of causing harm. Although we don't know if the family agrees with this notion, they most certainly agree that this next incident, which occurred a few nights later, is the creepiest of all. This is what they caught.
That sounds big.
Almost the same time.
Like, that literally sounds like they're moving the couch or something. Okay, nothing happened so far. What moved? Okay, there's some stuff on the floor. There's a lot of toys on the ground, okay. What happened?
The sound of running footsteps are heard running towards the father.
Well, that's
As
even
anyone
worse.
would, the father bolts back into the room in full terror. Just like the previous incident.
Here's the thing I don't understand. How did it just evolve from nothing to something major? There has to be a freaking catalyst of why this happened. If they're not doing anything wrong, and all of a sudden within 3 days, Jerry became an imaginary friend, then he slid the kid's freaking chair in front of the dad trying to trip him at night, and now Jerry is chasing the father. There's gotta be a reason for it. You guys let me know in the comment sections what you think it is, because I already have my opinions. I want to hear what your opinions are on this.
This one has left the family completely spooked. They have no clue as to what is haunting them, and neither do most viewers. However, it wasn't until recently that a follow-up...
It could be a jinn, it could be a freaking poltergeist, it could be another demonic entity, it could be a negative entity, it could be a number of things. It could even be a very, very aggressive poltergeist. You never know. Get professional help.
A video was made by the father commenting on the incidents that have taken place. In this video, the father mentions a certain detail that, according to viewers, could explain why strange things are happening to the family. Take a look.
Okay, so this is like around 5 months ago. We had actually kept a maid over here. I don't want to mention nationality, but she had a very strange behavior, and initially we didn't notice it much, but later on, yeah, it was kind of creepy. She used to prepare food for us, and like you can say, like she used to make breakfast and dinner for her, and I don't know why, but she never used to eat her own cooked food. We used to eat the food, and my son, and we have never seen her eating the food.
That's odd. That is very odd.
We used to ask.
So you had a maid who'd cook you food, never cook the food that she would never eat the food that she cooked, and never ate. So what did she eat? Did she eat the garbage? Did she eat the leftover scraps? She's acting creepy. Are you sure she wasn't possessed or something? Like, these are all really rational and very well-founded questions. Because he's being very logical here, not being scared. And he's like, yeah, she was being creepy and she wasn't eating the food that she made for us. And we're eating the food she made for us. So it's like...
Has she eaten a dinner or something? Like, she used to say, yeah, I've already eaten it. But we used to check the camera that if she's eaten or not. No, we have never seen her eating food at home.
That's weird.
And this is where the maid used to sleep. And through the nanny cam, what we used to see every night, like 1 to 4 a.m.
Ouija
she used
board.
to, like, just sit down in the middle over here, and just staring at our bedroom door.
That's not weird at all. At all.
How can someone have some kind of insomnia behavior, just sitting still and watching at our bedroom door? We were scared of her. We decided to just lay her off. And after she went, and it was almost for a month.
I wonder, and I'm going to loosely base this on just an opinion, mind you, if she was acting creepy. Was she a witch? Was she someone that practices in the occult? And I'm not blaming all people that are Wiccan or Norse pagan. I'm a Norse pagan. I will never, ever put a negative light on that. But for someone who practices in the occult or black magic, she kind of almost fits the bill on that. But are you sure she didn't put a curse or a hex in your house? Or summon something really, really bad? Because that escalated within 3 days from what it looks like, 3 or more days, and it just quickly escalated. Now, I want to know what you guys think. That's just my opinion. I have no facts to back this up, but let me know.
Viewers believe that the maid, which the family had laid off, is responsible for the strange occurrences. They believe that in retaliation for being fired, she had placed a curse on the home, which is evident by the dangerous activity encountered by the family.
It makes sense.
Whether or not that's true, there's no denying that the activity continues to intensify with each new video captured. That said, this next video is no exception to this notion. The family is once again woken up late at night when this is captured.
अजय मत जाओ, मैं तुम्हारे पैर पड़ती हूँ, प्लीज।
नहीं, कुछ नहीं होता।
Frank, go home. No, sir. That almost sounds like, if you slow it down, it almost sounds like nails aggressively hitting the frickin' door, or someone tapping beads or something on the door. Like, it really does sound like clink, clink, like 5 nails just really fast, rapidly hitting the door. Yeah, that is very, very odd. Why? Oh, you... Hell no. Hell no. I swear to God, if that thing moves. Okay, is that an actual creepy figure, or is that gonna move? It might be just a black room, I don't know. Okay, it's just a room, okay. I'm losing it here. Not cool, dude. You could cut the tension with a knife.
Come here. Okay, I'm not doing this.
Oh,
so
that thing just mimicked that guy? I thought he was actually talking out loud, and then I just read it again. Sounded just like me. Hell no. Hell no.
It appears that someone or something had mimicked the father's voice. Although pretty terrifying, it's the latest and final incident that has left the family extremely unsettled. This is what was captured.
I'm sorry I'm being quiet right now. It's just this, I'm invested in this video and I want to make sure this family's okay. This is creepy as all hell. This is probably one of the best freaking footage, one of the best footages I've ever seen. Where it's just, it just took off. There wasn't a great, just a gradual freaking progression of it went from 0 to 100 within 3 days, and no one has an idea of this, and you had a creepy freaking nanny that possibly put a hex or a curse on your house, or summoned something in the house to freaking bring you and your family harm. That's just, yeah, alright. Bro, you're braver than me. Open that door, dude. No, thank you.
It's 5 minutes early today.
5 minutes early, wow. Oh, it's gonna be an eyeball or something, isn't it? You're gonna... I don't remember putting the scooter there. Bro. Is the sink full? That's a nice sink you got there. This is creeping me out right now, man. I'm feeling so uncomfortable in my own skin. Yep, extreme cold, paranormal activity. Oh, please don't see a shadow figure there. Oh man. Hell no. Come on, dude. Let me see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, no. You can... Frank, go to bed. Okay? Yeah, you just see a fog move right there. No, thank you.
Mysteriously, someone or something had left the faucet running in both the kitchen and bathroom. After shutting them off, the sound of running footsteps are heard once again. Naturally, the father was shaken up. The family continues to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone can explain what's going on.
What's their TikTok and social media? I want to follow these guys like right now.
Unfortunately, a definitive explanation has yet to be given. But what are your thoughts on this? Is the maid that was laid off responsible for the activity? Could Jerry, the imaginary friend, be the actual culprit? Or might there be something else that could
I'm being serious. I honestly think there is a poltergeist or a negative entity like a demon or something, or a djinn haunting their house. That's just my opinion. I can't find my... you can obviously see all the evidence right there. A normal ghost wouldn't cause, fear like this unless they're an evil person. Regular ghosts just, mind their own business, open doors, close stuff. They don't scare people half to death all the time. And like I said, this wasn't a gradual thing. This happened within like a week or so, and it just went from 0 to 100 within 3 days, I think. So, yeah, no, that's definitely a hex or a curse or something. People from the pagan and Wiccan community, if you can further explain and give me more logic and more information on this, tell me if I'm right or not, because I want to get all the information as much as possible. And I don't want to sound like I'm just, founding baseless claims here. Tell me if I'm right. Paranormal people, do your stuff. Let me know in the comments.
Explain all that's happened. As with most videos, this one has yet to be solved.
That's crazy. That's an
amazing
amazing
freaking thing. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
We're only on number 2. Good God.
The following video comes from Deanna Boyce, who's the mother of 2 children and the wife of her husband. The house that her family lives in is a place they happily call home, as plenty of significant events have taken place there. In other words, lots of memories were made at this house.
Cute.
But one memory in specific frightens Deanna, as thinking about it makes her feel very uneasy. For months, her oldest daughter has been telling her that someone is inside her closet.
Always the closet.
She would often give the name of the person who's inside, which would usually be the name of a family member who had passed away. But recently, she's been saying that a bad man is inside. Feeling spooked, Deanna had thought about contacting someone who could help her cleanse her home. But it was after seeing the following video that she immediately knew that a proper cleanse was needed as soon as possible. Her daughter is asleep when this is captured.
Oh, let me guess. Swings the door open. Come here! You gotta already see the toy moving right there. Could be by the fan, but I'm just saying it's moving. Oh, hell no. If I see a hand on there... Frank, you get back in your damn closet right now. I am sick of you. haunting people and stuff. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much.
The closet door mysteriously opens on its own. It opens slowly and quietly, seemingly trying not to wake Deanna's daughter.
You know what the worst part about this is? I live in a house that has no doors except for the bathroom. There's a front door and a bathroom door. All the other things that were supposed to have doors, they don't have them. Don't have a bathroom closet door, don't have a closet door, don't have a bedroom door, nothing. Now I'm seeing this, and it's almost 8 o'clock at night. And I'm sitting here watching stuff by myself like this for your guys' entertainment. And I hope you're enjoying it, because I'm not sleeping tonight. Hence the coffee.
Deanna states that no one could have been inside, as there isn't enough room for anyone to be there. Like most viewers, she thinks that something is in contact with her daughter. Unfortunately, this incident continues to haunt Deanna, reminding her that something dwells in her house, and that whatever this might be, is possibly attached to her child.
This is creepy as hell, dude. I hope they find out what it is.
In this last video, a person named Josh Fletch is exploring a penitentiary that is believed to be haunted. Along with some friends, Josh checks out the cells and other sites inside the building. But when Josh decides to go upstairs by himself to check the cell...
So yeah, apparently, if I remember correctly, this guy climbs up on the second floor, and there's no way of getting down. So he just runs all the way down the row, the whole entire row of cells. And he basically sees like a 6 foot, 7 foot just shadow figure. I jumped out of my skin on this one. If you are very easily scared, I'd recommend not watching it. So viewer discretion advised on the last video. Just saying.
Cells above, something pretty creepy is caught on camera. Take a look.
I may or may not have climbed up.
May or may not have. Okay.
Because there's no stairs.
Yep, no.
Upon arriving at the last cell, the silhouette of a person or something can be seen inside. Josh was immediately shaken.
Now that you actually see it, you see the silhouette, it literally looks like a guy has his back to the other guy, and he looks like he's pointing at something, because the guy's arm is, slightly pointed up, or he looks like he's about to take a photo inside the cell. Now, could this be a random person? Because he seems pretty solid. It's not translucent at all. This might be just a guy just, taking photos inside the cell, which is very unlikely. But at the same time, why would he be there? There's no way to unlock the cells from, I don't know where this is at, but it looks like you can't unlock the cells. They're all locked up. So how would he personally get in unless he broke in? That's the one thing. And this guy doesn't seem to be part of any scenario where this guy who's recording, he was completely unexpecting this. So I'm just wondering, it's a ghost, it's a guy who broke in, I don't know. There's a whole number of things people can claim this, but this is really good evidence because he's standing right there.
Person or something can be seen inside. Josh was immediately shaken to his core when he saw the dark figure standing there. Although neither Josh nor his friends have any clue as to what he saw, they can't help but feel that something paranormal had appeared. One theory is that the ghost of an inmate was caught on camera.
It's a good idea.
But who knows?
Good theory.
What exactly did Josh see inside the jail cell?
Because he's not pointing at Josh, he's pointing at, the opposite direction.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Alright, you guys, if you guys enjoyed my reaction, if you guys enjoyed this video, go check out BR's Above. Show them the same love and support you guys show me every single day. I'm very, very grateful for you guys. I really, really am. I haven't done a scary compilation reaction in a really good, long, decent time, but I promise I'm making more of it. And this is going to be a lot of work what I'm going to be doing tonight and the rest of my time trying to build this YouTube channel up. If you guys have any scary videos you would like me to react, even if it's your own scary videos, that you've personally freaking have encountered with the paranormal, hit me up and then we can try figuring something out. It's not a problem with me whatsoever, because I want to know what you guys have to say about this. If you guys enjoyed this, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. Also, if you want to help me out one step further, please consider becoming a member for my channel. It's only $2.99 a month, completely optional, and if you don't like what you see on here, you can cancel the membership at any time. It's not a problem. I'm still working on the exclusive content for you guys. And as always, I'm Mystic from Mystical Tomes. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and enjoying this journey through the scary compilation, because honestly, this was a scary video, and I haven't reacted like that in a really long time. So, no thank you to any of those videos and those situations. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.